Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Aquarius for the month of February 2020. Now, my focus for this reading is really around that same Valentine's period. So before, after, right in and around that time period. However, some of these energies you will be feeling already. Um, Depending, of course, when you view the video, right? Um, it is general. It will not resonate with each and every one of you. Um, if it does not, check your moon and your rising sign. If you do not find your message there, then simply check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. So, the energy that I am picking up off of this reading is of someone who I feel you have received a wish. If that is not the case, then this would be happening fairly quickly for the wish. The problem comes in um, here is that um, you fear to lose it. It's like you get it, you hold it, you have it in your hand, and oh my God, I don't want to do anything to upset this. I don't want to lose this wish. So you're being very careful. Um, Card of prudence. You're being cautious with prudence. Um, you're really trying to see the intentions of this person because you are so afraid to lose it is really at the root. So you're being really careful. You have very deep emotions for this person. You may be tempted to bring up a, a subject or a communication, something that's bothering you, but you don't because you don't want to rock the boat. Like you don't want um, to do anything that would upset the equilibrium. So I feel that whatever is bothering you, you keep it to yourself. But do not underestimate the other person because I feel this person does love you and they will be picking up on your emotions. Because, I mean, you can put on an act, but what you think about is going to reflect in some manner to the external or externally. So you're trying to keep a balance here, you see, and you're afraid that that balance will get disturbed and you'll take a fall and get hurt. You have so much hope in this new beginning that you have, or you want to anyway. It's just that you're not quite sure. I think that you might think obsessively about where this is going, what might happen, what if it ends. Because this is like obsessive behavior when this queen's in reverse. And this is attached to the hermit. So you're thinking very heavily uh, about something, and this has to do with the death card. Because the light is behind you, so you're not able to see the way forward, and you're worried about losing the wish. So you wished for something, you got it. The winds of change has brought it in. So there's been something got altered in your life. And so maybe you are trying to adapt to the course, but it's like you cannot see clearly the path. So this could have been somebody that you've had an on again, off again relationship with, or it's just because it is about a healing with the star card, and that is your card. Like the star card brings hope, um, faith, it brings healing. Um, it's a wish, it's something you desired, it's something, it brings optimism or being optimistic about the path. But it's like you're, there's things that need to get cleared up because we have the bridge here, and the bridge is about two people who meet halfway on the bridge to work through the issues. So you're waiting perhaps on results to see if indeed this is someone that you had reconciled or have reconciled with. You'll be waiting to see if you could work through these issues, and this could be why you're afraid to rock the boat or maybe to bring up these issues. For you, though, it's like no one else will do. This is the person you want. You were wishing to come out of that place of reflection. So yes, you this is about a healing because you were in the Four of Swords, but you got your wish, or will soon be for those who are not yet in that energy, depending when you watch this video. So the Seven of Swords, it either has brought in, or for those of you that are still waiting on that wish, there will be a lucky break or development with regards to what you have been striving towards. But I mean, this would be happening really quickly for those that did not get that yet. Because I feel who I'm speaking to, it's like in the now. You have your wish, and you're looking at the direction, the stability, or trying to see if it is stable enough, if you can work through the issues, where it's going. But all of this is going on within you. You're not talking about it. And here you are, you see, you're keeping all of this within you. You fear that it won't work, but yet you want this happy outcome, but you fear you won't get it. And you're afraid that something is going to happen because this is the cards. So it's like the house of cards. So you're afraid that something, or even just if one little thing comes in and knocks one of those cards, the whole house will fall in. So it's like you're building on these fears and really overthinking things. You're doing a lot of negative thinking, you see. This is sitting at the central part of your reading. Every other card in this reading surrounds this card. So this is where you're at. You're afraid of what might come out of the dark, of betrayal that'll come out of the dark, and maybe this person will stab you in the back. There is a need here um, for you to be patient. Maybe Maybe you're trying to move too fast with this, because temperance is about being patient. It is also about a healing. So there, I mean, um, it could be that you fear uh, some sort of betrayal within this situation, this reconciliation, this healing. Or maybe you're carrying a lot of fears from the past that you may not have healed from yet, but you're not talking about them because there were clearly issues in the past. Now we have this Eight of Swords energy here. This is a lot of fears. Again, it's like that reflection. Um, what if it doesn't work? If I fall, I'm going to get hurt. Um, you fear that this is that that this is going to end, that the bubble is going to burst. You're very, very sensitive with this card of Cancer being here. You're very, you've got a lot of anxieties, a lot of worries um, about this new offer, because and this triangle can serve as an exclamation mark, which is what I think it is on the cup. Like, will it last? But I mean, if you don't talk about the issues, you got to work through whatever the problem was in the past, so it doesn't resurface again. But you're afraid to bring it up. You're afraid to talk about it. So, with regards to this new beginning that you hold right now, that you've received, that you were, really wanting, you're not trusting it. And you've turned up here the card of Aquarius. Okay, so you're at the beginning in the star, and you're here, and you're overthinking. You're very, very deep in thought about. It's almost like you're expecting something to go wrong. You may watch them when they're not looking, stuff like that. Um, Trying to be able to see clearly, um, trying to figure them out, or to see what their intentions are, um, how to get your desired result, and you're waiting. You this tells me that um, there's something you're not seeing. And it has to do with why perhaps you react the way you do. It's got to do with your fears. So you need to take a deeper look within, to look at the shadow side. Lord God, um, your emotions have and are influencing you. Um, and it's telling you that you need to use logic. The situation here is calling for you um, to be rational, or to have a rational and analytical attitude in order for you to override the emotions that often do rule you. And I think that to do that, you need to go back and figure out why you do it to begin with, or why you're so afraid. Rebirth. Yeah, and look at that. You have the card of air. So again, this is the imagination. I feel for you in this reading. It's running kind of on overtime, being pushed forward by your fears. I feel you see that? You have the heart and the wine glass. This is love. This is celebration. This can also be a very intimate get together, a very intimate dinner. I feel that it is possible that this person may bring these fears to rest around this time. Um, and I feel that um, you need to speak up at what's bothering you, because they're going to um, they're going to pick up those the energy off of you, and they may take it the wrong way. They may misunderstand why you're acting the way you are, or why they're getting these vibes from you. Anyway, I see a very intimate dinner here. I feel where things are going to be discussed. I feel also that you will be able to lift some of these burdens or fears from your mind and your heart. It's possible they're going to tell you something here. Something that will make the difference for you. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking and sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has donated to my channel. I wish you all the best and many blessings to all of you.